Hey, what's up? This your man, Mr. Trombone, Jeff Bradshaw, and tune into 98.5 WJYN.
Yep, to the yep. You already know what time it is. It's your girl, one and only Jeff Bradshaw, and I must ask you, this is part two. Does part two bring you the same excitement as part one did?
Absolutely. It's more horns, more people. The energy is, amazing, and we're just building. We're building this movement one Saturday at a time, one horn player at a time, one person at a time. Because now, we're raising awareness to the systemic racism around this country, but also these are moments that now we can sit and talk about our differences. We can talk about it. We can sit down as civilized human beings and talk about our differences. Talk about how important voter registration is. That's why I asked them to come out today. I talked to my assistant, and she was able to get the voter registration table out today because we have to change these laws.
And I love that you said, this is a way that we can now sit down and actually have conversation.
Yes.
But you're doing it a different way. You're doing it through music, and we all know that music is a universal language.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So seeing the different faces, the diversity out here right now,
yes.
How do you feel, picking up that trombone and bringing all these people out here?
I'm full. I'm fighting back tears all day. You understand how it feels to dream something, and then for God to allow it to come into fruition. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yes.
And I'm just glad that we're here. I'm glad I'm alive to see it. I'm glad to be a part of this history, to say that when this happened, when everything changed, when George Floyd became the sacrificial lamb for change and justice, that we were able to come out and let our musical voices be heard.
So let me ask you this last question before I let you go, because you are stepping up, you are using your platform for your voices to be heard and other voices to be heard. Do you call on your other constituents, other people who are in the entertainment industry to do the exact same? Because some of them are not doing that. Some of them feel like it's not their place. I want to know your thoughts.
This is an individual journey.
Feel that.
When you look in the mirror, what you see, you got to be comfortable with that. This week I'm going to be calling some of my friends in the industry and see if we are in the middle of a pandemic.
We got to put our money where our mouth is, Jeff.
I got to be here.
I feel that.
I got to be here. I know we're in the middle of a pandemic. I had to be here. I had to do something. I can no longer hide behind that. I'm just relying on making smart decisions out here, socially distancing, and playing my heart out and asking God to protect us all while we're here trying to make a change.
And this really is my last question for you today. So we standing in these Philadelphia streets right now, and over the past 2.5 weeks, we have seen these streets go up in flames, go down in flames. We have seen so much happening in these Philadelphia streets. What would you say to the Philadelphians right now who just need some type of answer, some type of direction?
Gathering supplies.
The leadership is important.
Let the streets talk. The streets are talking for themselves.
Appreciate that.
I watched an interview with Spike Lee. Then Spike Lee said, "What's the proper response to 460 years of mass murder?" I'm out.
Jeff Bradshaw, I appreciate you. Part two.
Stay locked, 98.5 WJYN, Philadelphia's newest, hottest radio station. Turn your radios up, switch your dials over. It's your girl, POC.